You're watching E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video, we're going to do a little Avengers Age of Ultron speculation. Yes, speculation. That's right. Here we go. All right. So many of you who've been here for a long time know that last year I was pretty on fire about the whole Godzilla movie. Very excited. Did a lot of videos. And after watching the trailer last night, man, I just got that fire now. I'm like, yeah, and I'm looking at this. The first one I want to point out, because this hit me today, and I was thinking about it all day, and I'm like, oh man, I got to do a video about this. This is pretty interesting. All right, so I'm going to pull up the picture of Scarlett Witch and Quicksilver when they were with Ultron, and we'll look at it here. And as you can see, they're right behind them. Now, a lot of people have been asking already, why is Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver with Ultron? And, you know, there could be many reasons. Number one, maybe they're going to negotiate. You know, maybe they're going there and negotiate with him. He's a robot. He's a higher intelligence. I'm sure while he is powerful and can kill pretty much anything with one hit, I'm sure he is the kind of robot that will be gladly to discuss things with anybody. Not in such a way like, hey, how you doing? But more like, you know, what do you have to offer me? What does humanity have to offer me that you come to me wanting to negotiate? That's one theory, but that's not the one I'm thinking about. I'm just throwing that out there. Sneak attack? And he just turned around? But no. Because later they show Quicksilver and Scarlet, Witch looking at each other and kind of just like, what are we doing here? But what I think it is I think this takes place, I think the whole Ultron thing, takes place pretty early in the movie. But this is where my head's at. So we all know that in the comics, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver start off with Magneto in, the Brotherhood of Mutants, and that's comic series. Now, because we know that Marvel doesn't have the rights to X-Men, that's not how they can introduce them. And then in the comics, after a year, they finally landed with the Avengers. As you know, if you saw some of my videos regarding the origins of Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver bounced around a lot. Scarlet Witch, for the most part, has always been an Avenger. And I think what's going to happen is, in the comic, at some point or another, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch decide to leave Magneto in the Brotherhood because they didn't feel that that's the route they wanted to go. They didn't want to go down the path Magneto was going down. And it wasn't an ugly exit, from what I understand. In fact, they even, to some extent, appreciated it because, he freed them, I believe. Not 100% sure on that last part. But the point I'm trying to make is that they can't use Magneto in this. They can't. So what if Ultron replaces Magneto in that role in some way? Perhaps Ultron is the one that frees them. So, which means that either and this is, again, speculation. I'm not confirmed. This is just me jibber jabbering, talking about the movie. And because of that, they see that he is, he freed us, we owe him. And this is why they get into their first battle with the Avengers, because they see that, they're with Ultron, they fight the Avengers. But then later on, much like in the comics, they see that Ultron is going down a path that they don't want to go down. And then this is what leads them into the Avengers, which means that they're not going to be a significant member of the Avengers team throughout the whole movie. This is going to be a last minute addition. And, I don't quite know where Vision falls into all this, but we all know that Ultron will create him. So it's going to be interesting to see, because remember, Vision and Scarlet Witch have a history. We don't know if that's going to play out in the movie, but it'll be interesting to see if Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are with Ultron when he creates the Vision, and how that plays out. Maybe Vision is one of the reasons they convert over to the Avengers. So, and the Avengers in the comic are the ones that convince Vision to join the Avengers and turn on Ultron. Very interesting stuff. So I think Ultron is going to play Magneto in this role. He's going to be the one that Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver join, and they'll roll with him for a little bit. And once they see that he's doing things that they don't necessarily agree with, that's when they cut out. So, and that's how they ended up joining the Avengers in the comic, and they were with the Avengers for some time. Makes perfect sense to me because, they can't say the word mutant. They can't even refer to Magneto as, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch's parents, and they can't call them mutant. So I think it kind of, maybe that's a little hint of what we're seeing there. maybe that's why he's there with him. But again, it's just speculation. It could be any reason why they're there. That's the first thing that popped in my head when I saw it, because it would probably, in my opinion, be the best way for them to explain how they come into the fold without having to worry about using the whole Magneto story arc and how they debuted in the comics back in the 60s with the Brotherhood. So, but we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. So what do you guys think? Why do you think Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are standing with Ultron in that picture? Do you agree with my assessment? Do you have your own idea of why they're there? Maybe they went to go deliver some pizza and they're in disguise and they just want to get, catch them by surprise. I don't know. Who knows? But definitely comment. Let me know what you think. This is Rob signing off for E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching E.T.N. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. Join the nation's Facebook page to meet other subscribers or visit E.T.N's Facebook page and Twitter page. Links for all are in the description.